What is going on, guys? I'm back with another video here, and today we are going to be doing a full review of this beautiful piece right here, and this is the Kizer Assassin. And yes, it is a button lock slash flipper. And as you can see, I got laid out here my EDC for the day. We got the Tucson titanium pen, we got the Glock 19, we got this Magnum Works A2 Karambit Deadfall, we got this Leatherman case, and lastly we got the Code 118 wallet here. Pretty cool. Let's get all this stuff out of the way and we can just dive right into this freaking review. Now, I can just say this is my first Kizer knife that I've ever owned, and I'm extremely impressed. Kizer did a really good job with this piece. Okay, and first we will just go over the overall appearance, and I can just say 10 out of 10 in that category. Just so many things about this knife checks boxes, man. Very cool. Just looks pretty badass. The overall look kind of suits the name. The name is the Kizer Assassin, and you know, it makes sense. Okay, and we got this dope little glass breaker. It's a very unique design for the glass breaker, and also the lanyard hole with the backspacer looks freaking badass as well. And yes, button lock action like I mentioned. The pocket clip is a pretty good design. It doesn't have the recessed screws with the recessed pocket clip, but it is deep carry and it does go in and out of your pocket pretty easily. Let's get the little duck bill here. Yeah, personally I'm a fan of the pocket clip. It is reversible. You can put on either side, left or right hand. The steel is 154 cm. Blade's a little dirty, one sec. But yes. Blade is 154 cm, as you can see right there. The scales are micarta. Interestingly enough, I think this type of micarta is called paper micarta. And when I first unboxed it, I was a little confused because I was like, thought this was G10, and it looks like G10 and it feels like G10. It doesn't feel like any micarta I've ever felt before, but they say it's micarta, it's got to be micarta, right? Yeah, paper micarta. I guess paper micarta has this type of feel to it. I don't know. I dig it. It feels good. Do not mind it at all. The blade shape is a drop point blade, and it has the satin finish on it, which does look nice. Drop point, clip point type deal going on here. The hardware is Torx head screws. Not sure what size they are, but they look like T6 or 7s. The action is absolutely amazing, dude. Compared to any other button lock that I've ever messed with, I can honestly say that this is one of the best button locks I've ever messed with. Like, it's just so smooth. And the flipper tab is just so on point. It has the jimping on the top and on the side, and the way the flipper tab is designed, it's made for like the index tip flip rather than the the pad flip where you can do it like that, it doesn't work as well. For me, I like to just use the tip of the index finger, super easy, or you can do the good old lighter flick as well, which works really good. And the blade, the button's so easy to push, and it just freaking falls shut with no friction on the plunge lock whatsoever. Such a beautiful design by Kizer. Yeah, I've heard Kizer has done amazing jobs with all their button locks, so I had to pick one up considering that I am a button lock fanatic. And I have a few other videos featuring my different button locks. If you would like to check those out, I will put the link in the description. Yes, blade is on, I think, ceramic ball bearings. You can probably see in there. The ergonomic factor is really good. You get a full 4-finger grip on there, and the way the handle curves, it just nestles in your palm like that. You got the jimping on the blade for nice precise cutting, and I do like the spacing on the jimps, how they're really close together. You can really just dig in. Yeah. The blade grind is a flat grind. Blade length is Blade length is 3 inches. Blade thickness is 0.125 inches. Overall length is 7.25 inches. Handle length is 4 inches. And the weight is 3.4 ounces on this one. So yeah, let's get into some specs on the steel. The steel is 154 cm, which is a modified version of 440C, basically an improved version. It's made by Crucible Industries. I think it was made in 1970. 154 cm is a premium steel option, and it is ideal for all types of knives. And with a 14% chromium content, 154 cm is extremely corrosion resistant. Edge retention with the combination of chromium, carbon, and manganese makes the alloys very hard, which with a 61 HRC, or it can go up to that. I guess it depends on the heat treat, of course, as you know, probably. And the 154 cm offers great edge retention with that hardness. And even though it's pretty hard, 154 cm is still surprisingly fairly easy to sharpen compared to other high-end steels with similar hardness. So that's definitely a notable factor, I would say. So it has pretty good toughness. It is very balanced compared to the corrosion resistance and hardness offered by the steel. In general, you get only 2 of the 3: hardness, corrosion resistance, or toughness. But in this case, you get a well-balanced bit of all 3. So that's cool. Highly recommend this knife, guys. Kizer has a few other button lock options. They have the Begeigtler, or however you say it, the mini version of that. They have the Kizer Original, which I honestly really want as well. It's got the thumb stud. But this is just overall such a great knife, and now one of my favorite, if not now my favorite button lock that I own. And I got this from Knife Center for $65. Okay, a couple of knives that I recently posted videos of reviews on. These 2 Kershaw knives. We got the Kershaw Leek Ken Onion design, and we got the Kershaw Mini Natrix with the copper scales. Both pretty badass knives. 2 of the best knives within the $50 range, in my opinion. So I'll put the links to those videos in the description feel free to check them out. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful. Peace.